Hello, folks, and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we were here, we went and took out Sector 69. So let's go ahead and take a look at the spoils of what we have here. And there isn't that, I mean, there's stuff, but it's not as much as I originally imagined there might be in this one. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's also tons of phase just saved up everywhere around here. So we need to kind of figure some of that stuff out. I guess we'll continue producing these guys. We have those guys there, and I'm going to change. We have enough of an Air Force right now. Oh, no. Goodness gracious. I'm so bad at this right now. All right, there we go. So that one, I want to make monos. Okay. Everybody else come with me. And we're just going to go start disassembling all of the things. Because I want to see what all is here. There is definitely oil as one of the resources shown on the maps, but I haven't seen that flying around. So I got to see kind of if that's actually there or not. I also want to get this world set up so that we have all these resources up here, but I also would like to, send stuff out and have this area be prepared for like being able to produce more things. Now that might be a little bit of a problem down the road here as this area is vulnerable right now because it has 2 eradication bases right with it, but I think we might be okay for a little bit. The problem is if we do face enemies in this area, they're probably going to be pretty strong. I don't know if this is true or not, but I've noticed that anytime we're next to or near an eradication base and we have to do something, or even like an enemy base, the bad guys that try to retake that spot are much stronger than what they are in other spots. Eradication bases in particular seem to be really up there. But I just want to try to get rid of some of this stuff just to see what all is here. There is a lot of coal in this area and only a little bit of sand. So it's not going to be a big manufacturing spot for some things, but there's some options we have with that. At a bare minimum, we have lots of power options to keep this place going if we get this to turn into a production facility, which again, we may or may not. I don't really know. I should also kind of take better notice when I'm playing through here especially at enemy bases, on how they have some of their production stuff kind of set up. Because I try to take some cues from that with the core setup that for whatever reason I can't really import the way that I want to, but that's okay. I just kind of want to go through and play. I lost my train of thought here. I kind of just want to make sure that we have everything set and ready to roll, and that we can set production up and do all the things. But again, going back there, I just remember what I was talking about. Just trying to optimize and make compact small things as easily as possible. I don't know, I don't particularly like this big setup that they have. I guess it's fine, the water tank and then feeds out. But I like to have much more compact defenses. I don't know if that is good or bad. But if we, I guess I can't scroll out too far here, but up there we had just like a drill, and then we just had all of the specters feeding right off of that. So that I got 4 of them in a really small area, and I don't know if that's the most effective way to do it, or if it makes more sense to spread things out a little bit from that central distribution spot. Oh, we got some thorium here, beautiful. Still looking for that oil. Thank you all for the comments we had from last week's video of my first eradication base. I'm still floating on cloud 9 from that. That was really fun, especially as I started realizing it might be a thing we could do. Because as soon as we got that first set of guardians done, I felt a lot better. And then the second one that came in, it wasn't really a real challenge. There was stuff that we had to do, but it wasn't like the challenge I was expecting it to be. So still pretty psyched about all of that. So we're just gonna go through, get all this stuff taken care of. Again, have not seen any oil. I saw oil on the thing. I have to, maybe it's up in our area because there's spots north of where we were at that I didn't really pay attention to when we came back into this world. I also think, oh, there's some right there. Boom. Is there any more? Or is that all of it? I think that's all of it. That's amazing. My goodness. But I think one of the big reasons I'm still not ready to totally go into another eradication base, but at least have a better idea of how to handle it and what to do. Basically, once you get dropped in, get a basic line of defense set up right away so you can deal with the incoming units, because they're actively manufacturing units that send your way all the time. And then once you have that set up, get your helper guys set up, power stuff, and yeah, then you're off to the races. But we didn't have to burn any time in winning this one, getting power set up, which was a huge benefit to us. Put us really ahead of schedule on where we probably would have been otherwise. I think there's more oil there. Yep, just a little bit. Is that oil? Yeah, that's the most random streak of oil I think I've ever seen in this game. Okay. So, I can't believe we already cleared this mostly out. It feels like we just started this part. And yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. So, the question becomes now, what do we set production up for in this area? We have a nice power supply that's way hidden back there again. Ooh, actually using up some of that stuff. So we'll have to make sure we are set here. So I'm just going to copy all of that, and we're going to place it right there. Okay. There we go. Back on the plus side of power. We have our drills doing their thing. And we're still producing units. I love it. All right. I want to have them start gathering over here now, just in case we have to face anybody. I want to have them set. But you can see what I mean when I like having these compact defenses. I know I spread this one out a lot, but that was one a lot earlier when I first attempted this one. We got that, but also it just kind of bottles up our core here because we're getting attacked on two sides. So like another small compact defense like that. And then it's another small one here. And this one's a little more spread out, but you kind of get the idea of what I was talking about there. All right. So we're back on the plus side of power. We have lots of titanium. I really wish I could ship out cryo fluid. That would be incredible. Just because then I could, have it ready to go right out of the gate. But we have lots and lots and lots and lots of coal. And again, a little bit of sand, but enough there to do some things with. And then we have all of these areas down here. So I don't know exactly how I want to slice this one up, but I definitely need to get all of this stuff built and ready to go because there's absolutely no reason not to make this place very friendly for our future endeavors. But I'm not going to bore you with going through all the construction on that. Maybe at the end of this video, if I have time to put it in there, or at the beginning of the next one. We'll see what's up, and then we'll go attack another eradication base. But folks, thanks for joining me and listening to my thoughts and ramblings here. Let me know what I should do next after I get this set up. Should I go after another eradication base? We still have storyline that we need to get through. Back out at our planet map here, we have Desolate Rift, and I don't know if there's stuff past that that I should also have to start preparing for. So I have lots of questions I need to figure out, and hopefully you'll help me with that journey. Folks, thanks again for joining me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.